How you doing, people? My name is Alan. We're here at the Telefunken booth, Winter NAMM 2013 in Anaheim, California. We had the team from Dunlop stop by to ask us some information about how to mic up some guitar amps using both dynamic microphones and tube microphones, which Telefunken happens to make both of. A very common microphone used for recording guitar cabinet is a dynamic microphone. Telefunken's M81 is what's featured here. This microphone can be used a variety of ways when recording electric guitar. Most people start with it right in the middle, kind of right on the cone of a guitar amp, about 2 finger lengths away from the speaker. This is a pretty simple setup. This will give you a brighter, more aggressive tone. Some simple alternatives to that would be to simply move the microphone off axis, approximately 45 degrees. This will give you something that's less aggressive, less direct, a little bit warmer. And then again, you can go beyond the cone and go to the edge of the speaker, and this will give you something even more mellower, but just as full in terms of frequency response. You won't have tons of the brights, but you'll have a nice warmer open sound. Beyond dynamic microphones, we have a large diaphragm tube condenser. There have been discussions about the use of condenser microphones when recording large or loud guitar cabinets. Truthfully, a lot of people don't think that that happens, but it happens a lot. The large diaphragm tube condenser is going to give you a wider frequency response. You'll have more low end, more high end, but it will be much more sensitive to sound pressure level. So if you're recording something maybe jazzier, smoothier, folkier, you can get up close and really get some tone from the speaker in the cabinet. Something that is more heavier, a little bit more progressive or harder rock, you'd want to pull the microphone back and experiment with placement. Phase relation between 2 microphones is very important. So when you're looking at your DA, your digital audio workstation, your DAW, you can see the wave files. And if you see that they're not parallel with each other, one is maybe a few milliseconds before or after the other, that's a sure sign that something is out of phase. So other than using your digital audio workstation and your scrub tool to visually line it up, you can basically use your ear or use units of measurement. And then beyond these 2 microphone techniques, the large diaphragm tube microphone currently can be set in cardioid, or it can be moved to omni, which means it's a 360-degree pattern. You pull the microphone away from the cab and you start to pick up more sound from the room. That'll give you a more washed out sound, a little bit more ambience, better for maybe backing or textural parts of your song. You can also use the large diaphragm tube condenser in a figure 8 pattern, which will give you an image in the front and an image in the back. The front image would be collecting the sound from the amp. The rear image would be collecting the sound from your room, say if you had a really good room that you'd like to record. But then it would put cancellation nodes on the side. That's important if you're recording live, and if you had a drummer off to your side and you wanted to cancel out, say, the drummer or the keyboard player, a figure 8 pattern would look directly at the directly at the amp and directly into the room. So in a nutshell, there is a variety of ways to record an electric guitar cab with combining a dynamic microphone and a large diaphragm tube condenser. For more information on that, you should definitely check out the videos from Telefunken. We're happy to be here. Thanks for having us.